Mad. Backbush TV, like and subscribe. Right now, I'm there with Jibba.
Yeah.
And Jibba tell me, say, right now, Backbush, the corona thing, it get serious. How many people you say gone to Italy now?
Yeah, Italy yesterday, 800 people died suddenly.
800 people died.
800 people.
Mm.
Yeah, everyone to be very careful. Keep yourself, wash your hand, don't isolate it with somebody. Be careful. Anytime you go home, wash your hand and make sure you sanitize everything one time to time. Please, please, life is too short. One love.
Up top.
One love.
So you see it? Right now we have to there work still, isn't it? Because we work in high school, so we have to just there. Some 1 and 2 pitney there. Not much. Because them pitney over there and now for them parents maybe work with hospital or some of them for the police and you know what I mean, soldier and all type of people. So right now we're just there in school there. See it? Yeah man. Just there. Right now we're there, I go and do some work. Jibba there, I move some chair, I just there, I go and watch him, you see it? Up top, Backbush TV, them to the coronavirus. So strap feet as well. See it? Yeah man, we strap feet coronavirus. Right now we have some video we're going to show as well too. You know what I mean? Coronavirus gone. Make everybody get scared, Jano. Trust me, everybody get scared because nobody there will come to my office. I'm open it and see what's going on in there.
Dear friends, brothers and sisters, my name is RKBBTV. I'm an emergency physician working on the front lines in Canada. I'd like to share with you what's happening on the hospital front, something that most people right now are not seeing, and I hope to God they never see. This virus is spreading so fast in the world because it's such a cunning little virus. Most viruses are either spread quickly, like the flu, or they're serious, like SARS. But this one is both. One of the main reasons why it's spreading like fire is because it starts to spread even before you know you have it. I might be spreading the virus right now and not even know it until I get sick tomorrow or the next day. The numbers that you see in the media are not accurate. They show only the people who have been tested that are positive. There are so many more people out there who have it, who are spreading it, and we don't even know about them because they haven't been tested. Canada's doing a pretty good job. We've recently increased our testing in the past few days, but it's going to get a lot worse. The healthcare system, the workers, are doing the best we can. I might sound like an alarmist, but I can live with that. In fact, I'll fall over in happiness if I'm wrong. I'm just trying to stress the importance of what public health is trying to tell us. We need to get away from each other. Don't have friends or parents over. Don't go to large gatherings. FaceTime your friends, call them, email them, do whatever you have to do. Just don't go see each other. Don't be in close distance to each other. Don't take your kids to the playground. In fact, why don't you act like you have it? Act like you will get it. That's the way that you'll help yourself from getting it, and that's the way that you'll help stop it from spreading to your family. If you have to go out for groceries, the pharmacy, then wash your hands. Don't touch your face. That's how it gets in. Create some friends and family groups and take turns going to get groceries. Just remember to leave the groceries on the front door and not go in for a hug or a kiss. Your actions today will determine what I'm seeing 2 weeks from now. We can handle many sick patients, but there's a limit. After that, well, I'd rather not say. We can get more ventilator machines, but who's going to run them? We only have a limited number of people, and even some of them are going to get sick. We don't have the time to train new ones, so we've already asked retired doctors, nurses, and other healthcare workers to come back from retirement to help us. But even that's not going to be enough. I cannot say it enough. Social distancing, staying home, washing your hands. This is what's going to get us through this tough time, not some magic medicine or vaccine. They are going to happen sometime in the future. If we can all do this together, then this disease will hit us like a small hurricane and pass with some moderate damage. If we don't do this, then a tsunami is coming. We all have to remember that all of humanity is suffering right now. The virus doesn't care what color your skin is, how much money you have. We're all in this together. We'll pull through this together. The worst thing that could happen is that you did it for nothing. But the odds are that's not true. When you show up at my emergency room door, I promise to do what I can for you. In return, will you promise what you can do for me? Just stay home. Please.
It's, if I go up on the road, but I don't know if I tell them if I don't go up on the road because we don't know what is. So they must stay off of the road, so we have to stay off of the road. You see it? Bush TV, like and subscribe. What if I go up on the road, I go up on the road. But, no, you're going back, wash your hand and do the thing them what them say you must do. Up top, Bush TV, like and subscribe. Yeah. Stressful time in England.
Hiya, perhaps it's easier if I send you a voicemail actually rather than all this writing. I just want to inform you because we are in a terrible state here in Spain. We didn't listen to the authorities in Italy, and so we started our lockdown 3 weeks after we should have. We have now been in lockdown. This is my 8th day. I have not left the house, and I am not leaving the house until the authorities tell us to, and they're now saying the 15th of April. So we have to be a month locked up. You do not leave your house on lockdown. I'm worried about your parents. I'll tell you the situation here without putting the fear of God into you. What is happening here in Spain, and the Spanish authorities are saying because Boris Johnson is not doing a complete lockdown, it's going to be twice as bad in England. As of tomorrow, every hotel in Spain closes. They are opening as quarantine centres, and because all the hospitals are so full, they have no ventilators now, they have no materials. So if there are 10 people trying to go into intensive care to save their lives, the doctors will only choose 5 of them. The 5 that haven't been chosen are the elderly. They are trying to save the young people. So please, do not go and visit your parents. Tell the boys, do not go and visit your parents. Okay? Because this will happen in England. Take my word for it. This will happen. Your parents must not leave the house. They're saying in England that you can only get this if you cough on someone or you touch something that's contaminated. You get this through talking. Through talking, the air particles that are moist coming out of your mouth, if you have talked to a contagious person. Half the youngsters in England most probably are already contagious, but because in England you're not being tested, nobody knows. They think they've got a sore throat. One of the other signs is either sickness or diarrhea, which I don't think you've been told in England that is one of the symptoms. I think all you guys think it's just if you cough or if you get a temperature or whatever. There are so many other symptoms. please take care. Okay, you're in a park at the moment, but I'm here almost in tears because here we're getting hundreds and hundreds of people dying daily, and this is going to be England in 2 weeks' time. So please don't think I'm being over dramatic. I'm not. We are not leaving the house. This is a scary, scary situation. Our hospitals, there are no beds for anybody now in our hospitals. There is no material. There is nothing here. So although we're not going out stocking up on Luro like you guys are, no one is going out here in Spain. You get fined 600 euros if you're out in the street and you're not actually going to a chemist or a supermarket. If you share a car here, you get fined 1,000 euros. You cannot have anybody in your car. This is serious, serious shit. This virus lives on plastic for 4 years. 4 years, beg your pardon. Oh, I'm going off on one here now. 4 days. Okay, so supermarket trolleys, if the handles are not getting disinfected, if you're not wearing gloves, everyone touches their face, everyone touches their mouth. This virus is bloody lethal. So, love you lots, but I just worry about all of you. Obviously, my family know all the ins and outs of it because I'm videoing them daily with all our updates because of Boris Johnson's stupidity. England is going to be the worst place in Europe, and you could all be in lockdown and quarantine for 3 or 4 months because of this stupidity of not being in lockdown 2 weeks ago. So take care. The virus is out there. You say you're not vulnerable. Everyone is. I've got friends of mine at the moment that are in hospital. I've got a friend yesterday, her father died. He was taken to hospital 5 days ago. They are in such quarantine that she couldn't be with him in his dying hours. She didn't see him for 5 days before he died because they are not letting anybody into the hospitals. So please, you don't think you're vulnerable. Everyone is vulnerable. Policemen here that have been, policemen died yesterday. Our nurses and doctors are now all dying. Teenagers are dying. Babies are dying. With no, breathing problems or whatever. As they're saying in England, it's only people that are susceptible to pneumonia or cancer or whatever. This affects everyone. So I've had my little rant. I love you lots, and I'm only ranting because I really care about you and your family. Okay? Love you lots. Bye.
Well, I hope the thing not hit England like how the woman has said I got hit England, brother. But Bush TV, like and subscribe because she sound like she have some vendetta against England, yeah. Make sure I cuss the Prime Minister, say the man for lock down the place and like, I don't know. All of this sound like them just scare the people in Virgin, I don't know, officer. This just sound like them just try to scare way off. And boy, I don't know. I don't know. But Bush TV, like and subscribe, there, up top.